Okay. Oh, so I have to see. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for supporting. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next time. Because you know you're so I wanna get you alone. So I wanna get you stoned. So I wanna be your friend. I wanna fuck you like I'm never gonna see you again. Because you know you're so I wanna get you alone. Hey, what's up? Ask me a question about war. See if I know it. I wonder if I do know it. I don't know. I'm not saying I know it all, but I have a degree in it, of history of war. So, and I haven't stopped studying. I'm going to get my master's. I'm going to eventually get my PhD in history of war. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm retired from the military. It's like going to school. Just like it. I recommend everybody go to school. It's good for your brain, it's good for everything. Oh my miss. I'm here just chilling. Everybody wants to talk about war, history of war, anything about history. I know a lot about history, American history, world history. I don't know a lot of. I know more about American, obviously, because I'm an American. I've got like a lot of going on with the college. It's fun. I've been down here once or twice, but I never seen it look so nice. Yeah. I like it with the grass cut low, big mountain tops, valley below. I love it when you scream out my name. What you say? What you say? What you say? Alabama, gonna be Detroit City, rock the trouble, Alabama, back in Oklahoma City. I'm raw and ready, so we keep me out looking. Enemies, enemy, and the me out. Pick me up, lady, or baby, I'm Scotty. Late night shady, let me slip it in your body. I was raised and raised, straight rappers, man. Fred Moto Sam, please understand. From Detroit to New Orleans, I love the life, but I never sold my soul. Late nights, early morning. Let me show you what I learned. Let me show you what I learned now. I know I've tried 1,000 times, and I've tried to explain, and I've cried 1,000 times over things that I can't change. I've learned a lot, I grow each passing day, and I blame nobody but myself for mistakes that I have made. Being a bad man was ever going Detroit City, rock the Southern Alabama, back in all city. I'm raw and ready, so we keep me out looking, giving me a sending me out to me out sticking. Pick me up, lady, oh, feed me up, Scotty. Late night shady, let me slip it in your body. I was straight traveling man, straight mojo sand. Please understand. From Detroit to New Orleans, I love the life, but I never sold my soul. All the late nights, early mornings. Let me show you what I learned out on the road. Let me show you what I learned out on the road. Lord knows when you're not here, I get so damn bored of me. And I've spent some lonely nights that didn't have to be. And if you could only see, I swear I'd show you true. And although I carry a load out on the road, I want to come back home to you. From Detroit to New Orleans, I love the life, but I never sold my soul. Late nights, early mornings. Let me show you what I learned out on the road. From Detroit to Carolina, I love the life, but I never sold my soul. From London town down to China, let me show you what I learned out on the road. Let me show you what I learned out on the road. Let me show you what I learned out on the road. Sitting here alone, I'm looking back on where I've roamed and laughing at how I was. Oh, I win and not get burned. Left my family, left my home. I worked my fingers to the bone, and there was not a stone I did not leave unturned. Explain the trail. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just saw that. Explain the Trail of Tears. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know that. The Trail of Tears. Basically, what the Trail of Tears was. I don't know everything about it, but the Trail of Tears was when some Americans took the Native Americans through. I forgot what trail exactly was. I'd have to research the trail. I think it's through the western part of the United States, through the hills and the mountain terrains. That's why it's called the Trail of Tears, because all the Native Americans through this trek through the mountains and through the hills, a lot, most of. Let's ask Google, or not Google. I don't use Google. Let's go to my internet search engine. There we go. Pull this up. I want to know how many died. I don't know how many died, but I think like 80% of the Native Americans that started the trek died.
How many Native Americans were killed on Trail of Tears? 4,000 Cherokee people. Yeah, see, they were not allowed time to gather their belongings, and as they left, whites looted their homes, then began to march, known as the Trail of Tears, and 4,000 Cherokee people died of cold, hunger, and disease on their way to Western lands. I meant Western. I don't know why I said Eastern. I knew they were out in cowboy country. So that's why it was called the Trail of Tears, because most of them died. It was pretty horrible. What Americans did to the Native Americans, oh my God, absolutely horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. I use DuckDuckGo. Try it. It's like online privacy. It's an alternative to Google, but I use DuckDuckGo. It don't save your fucking information like freaking everything like Google, and it's not Google. Google's too political and connected to Democrats, blue side, and all that shit. As you know, they'll show you articles that they want to show you. DuckDuckGo, search what you type in. So DuckDuckGo. It's my search engine. There's many, man. Google, you just go to Google and then search privacy search engines, and you'll get a list of searches like Metacrawler is one. DuckDuckGo. I like DuckDuckGo because I like how they list the information that comes out. Like, I like that. That's mine. Yeah, see, I like tired of being tracked online. We can help. Private search, track blocking, and site encryption. I mean, yeah, and you can add it to your Chrome. So, I mean, you add it, DuckDuckGo. I use Chrome because I'm on an Apple a lot of the times. But, I mean, I'm on DuckDuckGo. It's built into your Chrome built up. So, to your Chrome engine. So, it automatically goes to DuckDuckGo. But that's the Trail of Tears, man. It was horrible. Chrome. Yeah, but if Chrome's a Google product, right? But I know DuckDuckGo isn't. Look, let's find out. If it is, then man, that'd be controlled. It probably is. I wouldn't even be surprised. Let's find the research. Let's research DuckDuckGo then. Let's find out. DuckDuckGo. Let's go to Metacrawler. I know they're not. Let's go to DuckDuckGo. Let's go to DuckDuckGo. Okay, hold on. Okay, here I'm at DuckDuckGo. Hold on. Private search engines. I'm gonna go to another one. DuckDuckGo. MyPrivateSearch.com. Okay, let's go here. Is DuckDuckGo safe? Oh, I'm trying to find out who it's owned by. Yeah, owner DuckDuckGo Incorporated. Pennsylvania. No, they are not related to Google in any way, shape, or form. If you go to DuckDuckGo's business site, they're out of Paula, Pennsylvania, United States. Google's in California. So Google's all over, but they're not in Pennsylvania, I don't think. And DuckDuckGo's saying their owners, DuckDuckGo, created by Gabriel Weinberg. So, I mean, no registration launched in 2008. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, non-definite social network, right? So it's not related to social media. So, I mean, I've got Chrome because Chrome only works on apps on Apple. So I don't have a choice. Got to use them. That's the only internet connection, internet engine I can use that I on Apple on my iMac. Yes, Chrome is a Google product. Right. I have to use Chrome to broadcast on apps. My search engine is DuckDuckGo, and they're not related to nothing related to Google. I thought you were like, I don't use Google for search engine, but I use Google products, obviously, for my internet. I don't have a choice. My Safari internet search engine and internet engine on my iMac does not support HAPS broadcasting. So I can't broadcast on HAPS or YouTube. Or I can probably do YouTube, but it won't let me do HAPS for some reason. So I can't do it. And now I got to do Chrome, which, yes, is part of Google. But hey, man, you can't get away from them. Just got to deal with it. I can pick and choose when I deal with the evil companies. Any other questions? I mean, I'm not saying I'm anti-Google, or like, I'm just saying like I don't use Google a lot for their search engines. I have. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I will. I just like DuckDuckGo better. But everybody make up their own mind. I'm not here to make up anybody's mind. You like it, use it. You don't use it. Thanks, Cole, for coming in, man. Good question about the Trail of Tears. Yeah, that was sad. 3,000 Cherokee died on the Trail of Tears. See, now I'll remember that. I usually look up something once about history and I can remember for the most part. I might forget it, but if I look it up again or not another time, I believe that I'll remember. Let's see. Cole, do you believe that systematic racism ever or still does exist? Now, I'm going to look up the definition of systematic racism for us right here and just read it to everybody. Oh, no, we're not going there. .org. Well, I don't know. I can't find a. I'm not going to search for a definition. Let's bring up articles and articles and articles, and those are people's opinions. But do I believe racism exists? Absolutely. Do I believe racism exists between only one race? No. I have seen racism happen with every race: black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I've seen every race be racist. I've also seen every race be nice, be kind, be caring. I've seen more good than bad. Well, I don't know about that. I've probably seen more evil just because I'm in the military and government. Yeah, I've definitely. Never mind. I'll take that back. I've definitely seen more evil, unfortunately. That's just because of my career path. That don't mean that there's more evil out there than good. I'm not sure. I'm not the one to answer that question. You need to talk to somebody in the church. But I believe racism still exists. Will it ever go away? I doubt it. But I doubt it'll ever go away. It's too much. Okay, let me read your comment here. Tell you what, I'm just going to play it on the screen. Present on screen so I can read it. I ain't reading all that small chat. I can't read that small stuff. It'll play on the screen in a minute. Hold on. Okay. Institutional racism, also known as systematic, is a form of racism that embedded through laws and regulations within society or organization. It can lead to such issues as discrimination in criminal justice, employment, housing, healthcare, education. Yeah, I definitely could happen. No doubt. I mean, the laws, well, I mean, my God. I mean, if you look at the laws that were created in the 1865s in the South by Democrats, what were they called? The black laws or I don't know what they were called. Black rules or I forgot exactly what it was called, but they couldn't do nothing. Like, yeah, the 21st Amendment was established to abolish slavery and Jim Crow laws. I know we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, but I'm talking about laws and that too. I mean, it goes all the way back to then, you know what I'm saying? And now the Jim Crow laws, right? It's all, man, it's so messed up. It'll never get fixed either. You know why? Because the government's running it. The government will fuck up a free lunch way. They will, like, on their way to the free lunch, they will trip and fall and like on the way down and falling, they'll kill 3 children and they'll break their whole right side of their body. And then they'll get up and go to the hospital, have a $10 billion medical bill, and then they'll get out and go max out their credit card on the way to free lunch, and they'll have a free lunch, and then they'll go to the restroom and burn down the building. That's what the government does when it touches anything. You don't believe me? The states should run individual laws that mandate that individual cities, federal government up and we'll run not more authority. We don't need more laws. We don't need overreach. We don't need more government. We need less government. Pull back, like less restraint. Let the people live and work and let society just live. Yes, but it's not federal government. I'm talking about federal government overreach. But state government can overreach too. City can do it. Hell, your neighborhood freaking neighborhood watch can be overreach. Your city cop could be overreach. Your city council could be overreach. Your neighborhood local market can be overreached by mandating vaccines. Anybody. I could play that all day. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta. When federal government gets way out of control, I know I'm 17-year retired federal employee. They don't screw anything up. Now, yes, they have their ways, and what they do is good. But look how much debt we're in. Look at what we just ended, a 20-year war, and look at the way we pulled out, nightmare. And look at everything else that's happening. Open border, COVID's rising, inflation up, gas prices through the roof, guns are hard to find, ammo's finally coming around. That's been 3 years for ammo ain't been around. And then now they're talking about gun laws and this and that. And when you hand $86 billion of heavy machinery and helicopters and airplanes and over 86,000 or like over $86 billion of military equipment to a hostile nation, into a terrorist country, the gun debate's over for me. I won't hear it. I will not support one more any law. I won't even support talking about it. So if somebody wants to talk about gun laws, I'm not even going to talk about it. I won't even hear it no more at this point. It's over for me. No, won't even debate it. I'll point to Chicago, strictest gun laws in America, highest murder rate. Gun laws don't work. Criminals go around it. All you do is restrict law-abiding citizens. You don't believe me? Fuck you then. Get out of my broadcast. And if you don't believe me, type a little question mark. The U.S. leaving equipment behind is nothing new. Weird people make it sound like it is. You have no idea what you're talking about, Cole. You're about 2 comments from getting kicked out. But I'd like for you to explain when the last time the United States left $86 billion in working equipment to a terrorist regime. I'll wait and listen. I'll wait for they left more Black Hawk working, equipped, fueled up, ready to go helicopters than 80% of the world. When's the last time that happened? The history would be never. So I'll wait for you to point to time when the United States, or even when we were territories in the 16 and 1700s, before the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, I will wait. I will give you 200 years before that, when we left over 86 billion into terrorist hands. I don't know if you watch Al Jazeera Network, but I highly recommend it. I watched it the other day. They had about 60 Black Hawks helicopters flying in formation with about 800 MRAPs out there doing some type of tactical training with all the terrorist Talibans. Yeah, when's the last time we left 800 MRAPs? That'd be once again, that's a first in history. So once again, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to kick you out. But you're talking about, I've shut you down at everything you've said. The U.S. leaving equipment. We never left 86 billion. You haven't said nothing offensive. Okay. The reason I'm yelling, it sounds like I'm yelling. I'm recovering from COVID, and my voice box has damage. This ain't even my voice. It's all messed up. So I'm like high pitch, low pitch. Then you can't even hear me. So I'm trying to talk so you can hear me. And it probably sounds like I'm screaming on your end, but I'm not trying to. If you take it that way, I promise I'm not trying to scream. I got voice box damage. I had COVID 3 times. I just got over it 3 weeks ago. And I went to the doctor, and he said, my voice may never come back. Yes, we've left equipment. Yes, we've left equipment. I never said we didn't. But have we left nowhere near what we left this time? Not even on the scale of stuff. Nowhere near. We left biographical data and names, tribes, all the information. I'm talking about tattoos, descriptions, families, everything for all of our allies of every Afghan national that fought for us in the last 20 years. What do you think the Taliban's doing with that list? You think they're handing out chocolates? No, they're cutting their fucking heads off. They're already all dead. They're dead. Go watch Al Jazeera. That'll blow your mind. They show heads getting cut off over there. They already cut them all off. There's heads, they're kicking heads around over there in the streets like soccer. You don't see it because the public don't show it. I'll blow your mind while we actually pulled out of Afghanistan. You'll see that in due time in the news. Remember where you, never mind. It's all good, man. Ask another question, Cole. What you got, buddy? My voice is just fucked up, man. It may sound like I'm screaming, but I'm not. I'm recovering from COVID, man, and I smoke, so horrible combination. Sorry, didn't mean nothing by it. Nah, it is fucked up. My throat is messed up. He looked down there with the camera and he said, dang, it's like shredded. He's got holes in my voice box. I must have coughed from COVID like 800 billion trillion thousand infinity damn times, man. God, that shit sucked. That was horrible. That was the worst time I've had it, and I'm fully vaccinated. I thought I was going to die. I used to be a paramedic in the Border Patrol, and I have a pulse ox reader. I'll read your O2 saturation levels in your blood, and that's how you die. And that's how you know when you need to get oxygen or be put on a ventilator. And at like 80 and 90, at 90 you're supposed to be put on a ventilator, and I was at 90 here at my house, and I couldn't go to the VA hospital because it was 2 hours away. So I don't know. I'm kind of blacked out during COVID. I just laid there and I couldn't go to bed much because every time I lay down, I coughed. Anyway, I wasn't making a comment about the value of equipment left behind. That subject, depending time and quantity. My comment was about why people make it sound like it's new for us to leave things behind. Well, the reason people are making such a big deal about it, man, is because of the value of what's left behind. And 80%, I mean, when you instantly make the Taliban like one of the world's strongest powers now in military equipment overnight, that's going to be talked about. And they're one of the most powerful military fights now. Now whether they don't know what to do with it, which they don't, they're going to destroy all that gear, helicopters anyway. They don't know what to do with it. They're going to idiots. And but as far as the value and what was left, and like, dude, they left 4 C-130s. I mean, that's like a military cargo plane. They can load up 10,000 Taliban and come over here and parachute in and like deploy Army Rangers like airborne troops. I mean, yeah, that's a C-130. I took a C-130 from Air Force Base in California to Ireland. I mean, it go over the Atlantic or the Pacific. I went over where did I go over? Where were we at? Because we flew over the Atlantic. Because we flew over the damn country and then the Bangor, Maine, and we didn't go over the Pacific. I mean, if you don't like that I'm making a comment about the value, well, that's what everybody's pissed about. It's not the fact that we left gear. Yes, we leave gear in every conflict, but it's what we left and how much of it is what all the politicians are pissed about and all the veterans are pissed about. I haven't talked to one veteran, and that's all I do is stream. I haven't talked to one veteran that's like, yeah, it's cool. No, not one. Every veteran I've talked to absolutely hates Joe Biden. So, I don't know. No, take it back. I met one last night that liked him. I brought him live for debate, and man, it was great. Should have been there for that one. I love debating Joe Biden voters, and like I love debating Muslims. I have some of the best conversations. I have some of the best conversations about religious with Muslims. I really do. They know their shit. What precautions did you take during the beginning of the pandemic, wondering how you got COVID 3 times. I took every precaution. My wife is a Border Patrol agent. We are exposed to all the disease and sickness from the illegal aliens every day. I am retired. I didn't even leave my house during COVID. I am a homebody, medically retired. I walk with a cane. I cannot go. I have a roller. I have a walker and a cane. So I don't go very far. If I go somewhere, it's in my truck to like Burger King or get some barbecue or something. Yeah, he was a bias. He didn't know I was an immigration officer until I told him. And he was like, oh, he's talking about immigration. Like, I gave him like 10 policies on why Biden has open border. And he was like, you still haven't given me one policy. Man, I just, that's a snowflake. You can't debate a snowflake. It's pretty funny. But I got emails from veterans because let me put my email up right now. Anybody want to email me, y'all can offline. But I got emails from veterans saying that was great. So that's all I want to hear. Because trust me, all the veterans that were watching that are on my side. Because I'm against Trump. I mean, against Trump, against Biden. I don't agree with anything he's doing. He's a disaster. We're going to collapse with him. It's going to be great. I've been preparing for this my whole life. Bring it down, baby. Let it all burn. Can't wait. I'm going to be standing there laughing. Like, because I'm prepared. I'll survive. Oh, no, he definitely liked Biden. He voted for Biden. I asked that in the very beginning. I said, 2015, who'd you vote for? 2016, Trump or Hillary? He said, I couldn't bring myself to vote. I said, okay, cool. 2020, Trump or Biden? He said, absolutely Biden. Voted for Biden 100%. I said, cool. I voted for Trump. Let's debate. Perfect debate. I said, where are you, left or right? He said, I'm hardcore left. I said, cool. I'm hardcore right. This would be a perfect debate. So it was a perfect debate. He's got left policies. I got right policies. That's what you want. Entertainment. We're obviously going to disagree, and we're going to try to prove points. See, he kept interrupting me. Next time I'm going to be in control. I'm going to mute his ass for 2 minutes, and he's going to talk for 2 minutes. I won't talk. He can say whatever the fuck he wants for 2 minutes. I don't give a shit. He's dribbling, drabbling on, not making any points. It don't matter. Not coming in on facts and crushing, hopefully. Well, that's what everybody said. I'll put a poll up. I'll ask a poll next time. Type 1 if I want a poll. Type 2 if he want to. Type 1 if I want to debate. Type 2 if he want to debate. And we'll see what the damn crowd says. Next time we'll do that. I didn't think of that until after. But we'll debate again. He's cool, man. I like him. We thought he smokes marijuana like me, so we chilled after that. Got along great. I mean, I don't have the ability to hang out. But did you ask him why he voted for Biden? Yeah, because he said he hates Trump. And he's got left-wing policies. He lives in Oregon, man. He's a liberal. So he votes Democrat. That's what veterans do, dude. That's veteran talk. I could call him anything. He told me I'm going to be the next mass shooter. I showed him all my guns. He said, yeah, you're the next mass shooter, dude. I'm like, well, I'm not going to really disagree. I'm not going to agree or disagree. You know, bad days. It's funny. It's just shit talk, man. Who cares? We've been on. We chilled before. Am I assuming that too? Well, you think I've been just assuming everything? Did you watch the entire debate? I mean, did you watch for the 3 hours we were on the whole time, or the 2.5, or however long we were on? I don't keep up with time. I mean, I've already been on now for 40 minutes. I broadcast every day for like 10, 12 hours. I'm not assuming anything, way. He told me he's got left-wing policies. I told you that. So I guess you don't believe me. So whatever. Next. Okay, cool. Good. Who'd you vote for? Trump or Biden? You know who I voted for. Did you vote for Trump or Biden, Cole? Or are you even in America? Or where? I didn't ask you where you're from. Where are you from, man? Could be Europe. I don't know. The fuckers from all them back. So what? Like I can't assume. Wait. I mean, is that like? Are we having court? I mean, or am I being guilty? Assumed. Okay. Are you gonna now sue me in like world court because I assumed? Is that like a 10 commandment? Thou shalt not assume, my son. Thou shall strike you dead if you assume. Who gives a shit? He voted for Biden. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he has left-wing policies. And he said he's a liberal way. The way he talks, are you kidding me? He thinks Joe Biden doesn't have open door policies, open border policies. He thinks it's tight, sealed shut. 3.2 million have came in since office. Okay. Yeah, that's real secure. Yeah. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's prior Border Patrol agent that currently knows hundreds, probably thousands of current Border Patrol agents that I talk to daily. But I don't know anything about the Border Patrol. Go to my fucking Facebook and look at all my Border Patrol pictures. But it does say where I work for. All right, man. Later, I'll be sure to block you. Bye-bye. Block cold cuts. Peace in the Middle East. You didn't even tell me you vote for it. See, all your chat just disappeared. That's a great thing. I love that about hats. That's just badass. Peace. I don't even see no more. It's like you're a ghost way. I lie, man. No, my mess. Ghost cold and gone. Later, I'm an idiot. I have a degree. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I don't give a shit what you think. You don't want to come and ask me questions about history, way. I give you answers. Whatever. Everybody's got their opinion. It's all good. I love you still. You like history? I like history. So at least we got that in common. We can get along. You could come over and do a shot with me. But you ain't talking to me on hats no more. That's over. I'll block them bitches quick. Anybody else got any questions? Or want to be blocked like Cole? Have at it. See if I give a shit. I hope he goes talk shit on my Facebook account or all that, say I'm a troll or something. Or how I'm mean. Or how I assume. Ooh. It's all good. Sorry about that, guys. I thought more people would be in here. I thought this would be a cool topic. History award. Hello.
What you doing?
Well, talking online, but I'm